Resilience isn't about pushing harder or grinding through challenges alone. In trauma-informed leadership, resilience is relational. It's about how systems, relationships, and collective practices sustain and restore us, not just quick fixes or band-aid solutions. When leaders build workplaces with systemic awareness, they create cultures that can heal, adapt, and hold steady through complexity. This isn't about individual grit, it's about communities of care. What does resilience really look like in trauma-informed systems? It's not simply bouncing back. It's relational regulation, emotional agility, and culturally aware connection. A trauma-informed leader creates shared rituals of repair and renewal. They cultivate peer support instead of siloed heroism. They practice inclusive reflection that honors history, identity, and complexity. And they name and dissolve inherited patterns that fuel re-traumatization. Here's resilience in action.
The TAC Healing Rise
Professional Membership Collective gives leaders access to CEU-eligible courses, therapeutic workbooks, and live consultations every month. Tools to build resilience alongside a healing-centered peer network. So, what's the trap? Many organizations fall for quick fixes, annual retreats, lone supervisors carrying the weight, or temporary policies that fade away. Without intentional systemic strategies, resilience stays shallow. Deep resilience is different. It requires ongoing community rituals of connection. It demands shared accountability for emotional labor, and it calls for cultural responsiveness to what's unspoken and inherited. 5 practices make this work real. First, create shared check-ins and repair rituals. Simple emotional bios like rose, thorn, bud, or even mapping team genograms. Second, build in peer consultation. Use consultation circles where clinicians or staff members can support each other using structured tools. Third, ritualize renewal. Embed pauses, breaths, and moments of intention into the rhythm of organizational life. Fourth, cross-link identity and legacy. Honor the lived histories and systemic wounds that your team carries. And fifth, offer healing tools and templates. Downloadable resources like the Empowerment Workbook, the Bridging Families Companion Workbook, or the Equity and Safety Check-In Worksheet. Here's what it looks like when collective practice changes culture. A mid-sized behavioral health clinic faced serious burnout after a leadership transition. Instead of throwing a single wellness retreat, the leadership committed to deeper practices. They started weekly healing huddles using Rose Thorn Bud. They gave clinicians access to the Empowerment Workbook and Bridging Families Companion Workbook, and they provided group consultations through the Membership Collective. Within weeks, connection improved, emotional exhaustion dropped, and the team built a shared sense of care and accountability. The truth is simple. Real resilience isn't a checklist. It's a culture. When care circulates, systems stabilize. When healing is shared, it grows. Are you ready to build systemic healing into your organization?
Join the TAC Healing Rise membership for CEU courses,
workbooks, and live consults. Browse healing tools at tjachhealingrise.com. Enroll in available CEU courses through your membership. Visit tjachhealingrise.com and tachhealingrise.org to explore resources and start building resilience today. And if this message resonates with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and drop your thoughts in the comments below.